Okay, so we're laying out the striping on this 1963 Alcort Sunfish. We found our points on the side of the boat and underneath the boat. It's about, I don't know how many inches back it is, 50 inches or so. Found a point here and then just stood until we could sweep an arc with our arm and do the line. And then once we had that line drawn, we took and made a pattern with some plastic, laid that over the other side, made a few little tick marks to get kind of in the neighborhood, and drew the line on the other side. And we came back to the stern, did the same thing, took a pencil, stood next to the boat, found a point. It was 36 inches up, and found the point over here. We would just adjust till we had both points and then swing the arc. So whatever arc my arm is, that's what it is. Once we had that drawn, we laid the piece of plastic over the top of it. Took the Sharpie, traced and made the pattern, marked the sides of the boat, the end of the boat. And this edge is a center line. Marked a center line. Up on the bow we marked where the mast was. And once we had the pattern marked, we could flip it. Get it lined up on the transom. Just lay a little weight down to keep the plastic from moving too much. Come in underneath with a little pencil, just make a little tick mark, and we do that cross, tick mark, tick mark, tick mark, tick mark to get the general location. We are going with the galloping horse criteria, meaning would you notice the difference if you rode by on a galloping horse? And I think the answer is no, and then came back with these tick marks. Found the 2 points again. Here's 1 point. Bring it up. Oops, a little bit too far in, so adjust a little bit. Then come back and then just swing the arc. So if anybody wants to put this paint scheme on their 1963 wooden Sunfish, just give us a holler and we'll pull a copy of the pattern and send it to you. Now down the middle, for taping the metal stripe, what we did is we just laid the center stripe 1 inch wide, which is how wide this tape is. So we laid the stripe down the middle of tape as straight as we could, using the eyeball method, the TLAR method, which is TLAR, that looks about right. And now we'll come and we'll put a piece of tape right down either side of it. Once we get that lined up nice and straight, we'll take the center piece of tape and peel it out and run our paintbrush right down that, have a nice straight center stripe.